In this video, we're gonna go over different passing techniques, different ways to pass the ball to your teammates' feet, into space. A lot of people think there's only 2 or 3 ways to pass the ball. There's a bunch. The more weapons you have, the more techniques you have, the more dangerous of a player you're gonna be. The first pass that everyone needs in their locker is the inside of the foot pass. When you're knocking the ball around the back or keeping possession with your team, this is probably gonna be the pass that you use most often. It's safe, it's reliable, it gets the ball where it needs to go. When using the inside of the foot, you're looking to make contact right here, right in that big fat part. That's why it's so reliable. It's hard to mess this up. Put that plant foot next to the ball, open up the hip, bop. If you're trying to go square, you'd open up the hip. If I'm going more whip, I would close the hip. Again, both of those are inside the foot, but it's different techniques. More of a push or a whip. But again, both similar part of the foot. The second way you can pass the ball is with your laces. Sometimes the inside doesn't have enough power, so it's too slow of a roll. When you hit it with your laces, the ball travels faster and gets to your target faster as well. You can hit laces on the ground, you can hit laces in the air like a ping. So on the ground will be daisy cutter, in the air will be ping, and you also can do a half volley off the short bounce. That's all laces driving the ball into your teammates' feet. Laces, it's not exactly right in the middle of the foot, it's more of inside laces, and you also want to turn your foot in like this. Turn it in and come under the ball. That creates the backspin. As my foot comes through the ball is going to go like this, and it's going to continue to spin with the backspin. So make sure you turn in, turn down, and boom, that's the technique with the laces. On the ground, in the air, off the bounce, turning down and timing and coming through the ball. Laces. The reason the outside of the foot technique for passing is so good is because of the spin and the curve, the swaz you can put on the ball. When you hit the ball with the outside, you can really bend it. So if someone's in your way and you can't go through them or over them, you can go around them. And the outside of the foot is great for that. Also, you can play around your weak foot a lot if the outside of your foot is very good. Like for me, I'm left-footed. A lot of times the ball will be on my right and I would still go left sometimes because the outside of my left foot was so effective. So the better you get with your outside of the foot, the more options you'll have to bend and craft balls around defenders into the path of your teammate. So the outside of the foot is more toward the top, I'd say the top half of the foot, but on the outside. And the main thing you want to focus on is coming across the ball. You don't want to make so much contact with it. I just want to brush it so it bends where I want it to go. So I'm going across the ball with the outside of my foot to get that spin and get that bend. The back heel is great because it's tricky. I'd say it's the least important, but every now and then you need to throw the defense off guard, and sometimes it is on. So get comfortable with the back side of your foot. You want to hit it right here, nice and square, right on the back of that heel. That's where you want to make contact. You can go straight back, you can wrap around the leg. It all depends on the situation. You could be dribbling, faking, and then wrapping and dumping it back. But again, it's unpredictable. It's a nice curve ball to try to catch the other team off guard. So again, the back of the foot is definitely a weapon if you know how to use it properly. There you have it, guys. 4 different passing techniques to get you started. 4 different parts of the foot. Inside, laces, outside, and the heel. That's a great starting point. You don't have to be too fancy. Once you master those, you can build off each one. So again, I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.